The future of travel bookings for travel agents versus OTAs. Comparison and changes in market trending analysis. The comparison of changes in market trending analysis for the next 10 years. Consumers booking travel through travel agents still today versus OTAs, such as Travelocity, Expedia, Orbitz, etc. And when should we anticipate seeing an increase or decrease in these market trends? These trends can all change over the span of time. I will find out why these patterns are changing, identify who the consumer is that is shifting share, and the purpose behind it. My research will distinguish who is booking what and where now, and when can we expect to see the change happen. I will be choosing a couple of methods to conduct this research. One will be a market survey questionnaire, and the other will be concrete evidence research on booking trends. My hypothesis is that we'll see a small decline at first, with more significant in uses of actual travel agents as the baby boomers age and travel less. With echo boomers, millennials, and Generation X growing up, they're more likely to rely fully on technology-based bookings and not the face-to-face or even telephone-based agents. For travel agencies by a very large volume since the inception of OTAs. This spiral has caused many storefront agencies to close, and on the flip side, the number of home-based agents to increase significantly. The research for this plan will help identify if this trend will continue or what changes will take place. My research questions will assist in obtaining the information to make a conclusive result regarding the future of travel bookings. This is important research in order to assist home-based agents in deciding whether or not they will continue to be successful or if they'll need to seek new employment opportunities in the future. It will also help in arranging marketing plans so we know where, what, and how to focus on the consumers. I don't anticipate any ethical issues pertaining to this topic. However, sometimes these things present themselves at unexpected times. Boomers aging and traveling less, travel agent bookings will decline while OTA business will increase greatly with the generations coming of age to book, travel, and having that really strong desire to see the world. For variables, I'll look at all elements that attribute to the data collected. My hypothesis is a perfect example of my theory for formulating a cause and effect purposing. Clear up the expectation for the future so agents can make a more informed decision on how to handle the future of their business. Agents need to know where to concentrate their marketing dollars so they're wisely spent. A question of, will OTAs become a powerhouse that is not to be competed with, will be an answer I'll obtain. A question of, will OTA buying power offer discounts to their consumers so that small home-based agents will not be able to compete with them, will also be a question that we'll answer. Questions will be identified in a few more slides. These questions will assist in obtaining the desired answers. Data will be collected on each variable to fully understand each element. This will include reviewing historical data to date and then looking at expected patterns for the future. Being a home-based travel agent on the side from my full-time job, I'm curious to know if this is an area I can grow in or not. If the feasibility is not there to be successful, I'll aim in a new direction. I'm personally very interested in positions where I can work from home. This topic is clearly stated as such. Why are consumers booking travel through travel agents still today versus OTAs? And when can we anticipate seeing a change in those market trends? This ambiguous question is the problem at hand, and I would like to make a conclusion to. As mentioned previously, is to assist myself and other colleagues in the industry to find out if this will continue to be a career that will be able to grow and prosper in, or if it's going to take a decline. As an agent, you want to grow your business over the years in order to earn more money annually. If the consumers turn to OTAs, we may lose market share and thus see a decline despite our greatest efforts. Questions and objectives. What historical data is available to explain market share shifting for OTAs since their inception in the industry? By what percentage did OTA business increase year over year? And likewise, the same for travel agencies. And what years did we see major closure of storefront travel agencies? How many home-based agents are there currently? How is this number expected to change over the years? What percentage is travel business currently booked by OTAs versus travel agents? If a travel agent has a booking portal online, where should they be classified? I'm also going to review market segments, including corporate, leisure, business, and groups, and classify how and where these segments book. With new generations being able to book travel, what route will they use for bookings and why? Study is to assist in the direction or path of individual agents to better analyze their clients and how they may change over the next 10 years. Some agents may find that they need to make a career change, possibly reopen storefronts, seek employment with an OTA directly. It's hard to speculate without knowing what the future holds. Limited based on the availability of information. While there are studies conducted regarding this research, no company publicizes their statistical revenue data to share with others. Seeking some statistical data may be difficult, but I intend to seek interviews and conduct a questionnaire that will help clarify some of that information. Again, I don't anticipate any ethical issues during this research. Critical framework that I'm looking for in this research project. I'm measuring booking patterns to conclude what the future holds. It is analyzing the reasons that people book the way they do. Do they need a person to ask many questions to in order to get a feel for what their stay or vacation is going to look like? Or is it something they can just look at a photo and say, yeah, that's for me? These are behaviors that I will be reviewing. Different methods will be used, but primary sources of statistical data will be found on the internet and hopefully through the interview process. Is that with baby boomers aging and traveling less, travel agent bookings will decline, while OTA business will increase greatly with the generations coming of age to book, travel, and have a strong desire to see the world. Quite simply, comes down to age. The baby boomer booking methods, how are they booking? Well, they're still using travel agents because they're a little technologically challenged. Most can browse a website, but are very skeptical of using credit cards online. They would prefer to use a travel agent and speak face-to-face or over the phone and divulge their information this way, not understanding that it's going online afterwards anyway. Echo boomers, Gen X, and Millennium booking methods, most are very tech-savvy and can find research online through many avenues. They grew up with fast internet, smartphones, and technology at their fingertips. They prefer to handle things online. That taking the extra step in consulting with someone, that's a little more than they want to do. They would rather read reviews online on sites like TripAdvisor. So how are these two generations, these variables, different, and what impact does that have?